Want to know about another stream of income? So keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about how and why we became Airbnb hosts and how we're making such a big side income for our family. So let's get to it. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys before we even start a why is that we have a multifamily property. And before, when we were looking at homes, my goal was to buy a one-family home. I did not want to deal with tenants. I didn't want to have to deal with people complaining. I just wanted to have a one-family home. But after me and my husband sitting down and really digging deep to what is the purpose of us buying our one family or buying our first property, one of them being that we wanted to have rental income. And the best choice for us at that moment would have been to buy a two-family home. So we decided the main purpose of buying a two-family home will be for us to have rental property. So let's get to why did we choose to do Airbnb. The first thing that I think is the reason why we got into Airbnb is because we were connected to people who were also doing Airbnb. Because for us before, doing Airbnb or even renting or being a guest on Airbnb was something that was so far off for us because we have never experienced before. But the more that I started looking into it, the more that I started opening my eyes to it, the more I started seeing people in my circle that actually was hosting Airbnbs. And I started to think, hey, why not us? Why can't we do an Airbnb property upstairs and see how it goes? What do we have to lose? So what we did is we started connecting with people, started looking and talking to our friends who were also hosting Airbnbs, and they started telling us how much money they were making. And I was stunned. I was like, this is the way that we're going to make the property income or the rentals income that we've been talking about through Airbnb. So because we wanted to have multiple streams of income, which guys, if you don't have a multiple streams of income, it's time to start looking at it. There's different ways that you can go about it. Obviously, rental property is one of them and is the one that we're gonna be talking about today. But don't just go ahead and buy a house because you want multiple streams of income. There's other ways, but let's get to it. If you do wanna have rental property, that's good. Let's get to it. Why choosing Airbnb? So why do we choose to do Airbnb? One, our house location is the best. Why? We're really close to the international airport in our area. I'm really close to one of the biggest shopping centers here in our area as well. I am really close in walking distance to train station where it takes you from anywhere that you want to go, including New York City, within 30 minutes. We are close to all major highways. And I said, why are we gonna lose this opportunity that we can use the location of this property to make extra income for our family? And that's when things started to shift. We started looking at it and we started realizing that there was more people around in our circle of friends that actually was renting Airbnb or doing Airbnb and we had no idea about. And then when we started looking and digging really deep in, we said, I think that we have a great house that it's going to provide the income for us, but also be a great place where people can come and really find a home for a couple of days. Let me tell you, I was very nervous in the beginning. Because one, not only before we even purchased our home, I didn't want to have a two-family house because I didn't want to deal with tenants. And here I was going to rent my apartment for people to come in and out constantly. So there are some things that definitely had to change, and we decided that the changes that we need to make to the outcome that our friends had told us about was gonna be a lot greater, the outcome, than the pain that we had to go through it, trying to fix everything for us to become an Airbnb host. So if you want to have a good income as a Airbnb host, I'm just gonna give you guys an example. So for example, in this area, if I was to just rent upstairs, which is a 3-bedroom apartment, brand new house, I would have, the max I think that I would be able to get in today's market would be about $2,000 a month. And with the setup that we did with the Airbnb upstairs, we are able to almost double that amount on how much we can gain on a monthly basis if all the rooms are rented out. So here is what we decided to do. We have a 3-bedroom apartment. I either could have rented the whole entire space for one person or how many people were coming, or I could rent per room. And I thought it was crazy for me to say, hey, I'm gonna rent it per room, but I decided to go with it, and it was the best decision that we've made. So not everyone was looking for a whole entire apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment, because one, you needed more people to stay with you, and two, it's a little bit more expensive. So we decided to do it per room, and we felt that it was gonna give us a great opportunity to make extra income. So then we decided to do that, and here is a tip that I'm going to give it to you if you want to make your Airbnb a success. 1, you need to think it as a business. You have to make sure that not only you are providing the comfort for your guests, but also thinking what is going to be most cost effective for us so we can achieve those things. And listen, there's something I listened to it today, that sometimes we wait for things to be right in order for us to start. And we delay starting doing something because we procrastinate to wanting to have everything perfect. So what I decided to do is go and look and buy things that was with good quality, that I wasn't overexpending, but also that it was gonna give me the income that I was looking for. So we did all the 3 rooms. They are rent out, and we are loving it. The success and the amount of income that we have been able to provide, and all the people that we have been able to meet has been great. Yes, there is some horror stories, and I can't even begin to tell you guys, but let me tell you that the horror stories does not outweigh the benefits and the success that we have so far with the Airbnb. So going back to the tips to make your Airbnb successful and to bring the most income to your Airbnb, or to charge more for your Airbnb, what I noticed was having separate rooms. Definitely, it's a huge advantage for you to make extra more. So if you want to really be successful and make the most out of your Airbnb, and you have the space, I would say to rent per room, because that is going to give you the most diversifying, or the more streams of income. And 2 is making sure that your place is clean. Make sure that your place is nice and comfortable for your guests, and that you are providing a really homey feeling for that person to come and stay in your house. 3, I would say make sure that you are taking great pictures of your place. And obviously sometimes pictures does justice. But if you have someone, you know, a professional photographer that can come and take professional pictures of your place, you should definitely go ahead and do it. I'm going to be inserting a few pictures for you guys to see, so you guys can see a little bit of how I did it and what we did. And the next thing that I'm going to be giving you as a tip is make sure it's a self check-in, that you don't have to be there all of the times in order for you to be able to check the person in. That not only boosts up the amount of income that you can charge, but also it gives you freedom that you don't need to be there all the time. But make sure that you meet every single guest that's coming to your home. It is still your house. So make sure that you're going, greeting them, introducing yourself, and the more that they see your face, the more they respect your house. And those are the tips that I have for you to make your Airbnb hosting experience successful. And I want to let you guys know that Airbnb is a business, and you should be treating like it, making sure that you have all the supplies that you need, making sure that your overhead expense is lower than the overhead income that's coming in, and making sure that you are taking care, make sure that your place is clean. And yes, it may not be as passive as an income, as an investment that you don't have to do anything for it. But if your Airbnb is being successful, there is a lot of cleaning that you have to do, a lot of changing sheets that you have to do. But depending on the success in the area that you are and how much you're charging, there is many ways that you can hire someone to go and do it for you. All you have to do is just manage the property, make sure that it's clean, making sure that you have all the things that the guests need, and the cleaning is not that bad. I've been doing the cleaning here myself because of COVID. Yes, it really put a damp on how much guests we were having, so I decided to be doing the cleaning myself instead of paying out, so we can have that source of income. And let me tell you, it is what saved us during quarantine. Having had so much money saved up because of it, we are able to not have to worry about paying your mortgage until today. So we knew that having another source of income, especially as a homeowner, was our #1 priority. And I'm so excited and happy that we did choose to go with the Airbnb route. It gives us more flexibility to charge how much we think it's appropriate to charge by the time period that we're living at. And it has been really exciting to get to know people and to have this kind of business that is bringing a different source of income into our house. And we've been super blessed to have a successful Airbnb, and it definitely has helped us to open up our eyes and having more streams of income, where it now frees up our paycheck not to worry about some sorts of payment, and having the Airbnb be sustainable enough to pay for the whole entire mortgage a few times over. So here are my tips, my secrets. I am an Airbnb host, I am proud of it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for things to get back to normal so we can start having more guests stay over. Comment down below, have you ever stayed in Airbnb before? What was the best part? And if you have any horror story, comment down below too. So like that we can chat back and forth, and I can share my experience with you guys down in the comments below. It has been awesome, and let me know also in the comments if you guys like this sort of content, more Airbnb content. I can definitely be making more of those. I have a lot of stuff that I can share with you guys in regards to Airbnb, and I am here at your service. So let me know what you guys want to watch next, and like this video if you like this kind of content. Comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you never miss a new video coming every week for you guys. And I hope that, again, this channel can encourage, empower, and give you the tools that you need to tackle this big boy called finance and get back to the things that really matter, which is your family. I'll see you guys on the next one, and have a great day.